umbrella. Ah!
Hi, hello. I can't see.
I'm having lunch and I'm on a diet and I'm constantly frustrated.
Yeah, it looks quite sad.
It's not bad, you know, because there's sauce. Anyway, welcome back to the channel.
So today we decided to sit down to follow up with our, 8 things we couldn't live without anymore from Korea. And when we were thinking about that, we were like, oh, but there are also some stuff
That we can
that
live
you
without.
actually can live without. You know, there's no perfect countries anywhere, so
Not everything is pinkish.
you know.
And we feel like you should know that too, especially if you're planning on coming here. Let me give you the tea, darling.
Number 1, okay, it's a small thing, but it's very annoying.
Small but real.
Okay, when you're with friends and stuff like this, and they decide to take selfie or pictures, and you get ready, yeah? You take the picture, you think you look cute, and then you look at the picture, you're like,
Who is this?
I was there, I was supposed to be here, but where am I? It's because there's too much automatic filter already in the picture. Like when they take the picture, you're like, yes!
It's not even just Korea, it's Asia in general.
It's Asia.
Like there is this big thing. I mean, we all use filters. We all
Yeah.
like Facetune, etc. But here there is like this app, the most popular being Snow, that like kind of like TikTok, that kind of puts like filter integrated in the camera as you're taking a picture. It will lighten your skin, it will make your eyes bigger, make your nose smaller,
The
blah
lips
blah
very
blah.
red.
Everything.
Very
Geared
smaller
to-
as well, though.
Yeah, it makes your face smaller. You can like
Yeah,
elongate
yeah.
your neck, everything, right? And it's geared towards people with usually kind of like a yellowish undertone, so it kind of pushes the skin tone towards like a more pinkish. But when you're black, that means you get purple. That is not very fun.
It's not ideal. Let's just say like this. It's not ideal.
If you
Minor
like
stuff.
take a picture with like local friends, just expect that there
Yeah.
might be a filter. Number 2 is actually 2 in 1. Now it's Corona, so we're not really able to go out to clubs and bars anymore. Unfortunately, I want to cry and jump off the cliff, but I'm not gonna do that. One thing that we really hate, and we talked about it in our really old video
Oh, yeah.
about like the Hongdae clubs. We'll put it right here. You can check it out. People smoke inside the clubs.
I don't like it.
What's up with that?
Why?
People don't care. That's one thing. People don't care. They will smoke inside the clubs as long as they don't get like caught or nobody says anything. And as a result of that, somebody feels their mouth a little dry, so they will have the gorgeous choice to spit on the club
Yes.
floor, right on my shoe. Yes, that happened, and I wanted to kill them, but I didn't do that because I'm not trying to go to jail.
It's disgusting! Can we
Like-
stop the spitting on the floor?
Like
God damn
why?
it.
I don't know if it's a thing elsewhere, but I've never seen this in France, so
No.
that's maybe one point that
First of
France
all,
is
can
waiting
they,
on.
can they smoke in France inside the club?
I don't think so. I don't think you
They
can
have
do that,
like
but
smoke rooms.
even here, but in clubs, people don't
They
seem to
just
care.
don't care.
At least in Hongdae clubs, I haven't seen it anywhere.
Itaewon as well.
Oh, it's in town.
Mm.
Ooh. Anyway, so yeah, spitting on people's shoes is apparently okay. And that was probably the most disgusting experience of my entire life.
Yeah.
Number 3, online banking.
Oh yeah. Oh,
You're
yeah,
the one
like
that has the
banking.
most issues with that.
No, I used to have. I don't like the process of it. Every time you want to buy something online, if you're in France, for example, you don't have to have your whole life checked before you can buy something. Can I just buy the toothbrush online and be done with it? No, you have to check your phone. You have to check your
Email address.
ID card. Everything has to be checked. Your blood type. I'm kidding. You have to confirm that it's you. Every information has to be exactly like it is on your ID. So, like for example, for us, our names. Oh my God. So the name. That's another problem.
It's when you come to Korea that you know that your name is long.
No, I knew it was long. I didn't know that I would care though because
Yeah.
I never use it. It's just on my passport. Here, every time you have to do something, it has to be the full ass. How many characters is there? A lot. I don't know. Wait, let me think. What is this? 24 characters. There's 24 letters in
And
this.
it
freaking
doesn't
name.
always fit.
It doesn't fit sometimes because usually in Korea it's like 3, right? Like Kim something. All right. 24. So the website is not really always equipped for that.
Sometimes you just can't buy.
You can. I would love it to just be able to put my credit card information and
That's
that's
all. Just let me buy my stuff.
it. Just take my money.
Also, every time you get something from like abroad, we have to like add the customs information. Every single time I have to
Yeah.
go into my notes, copy and paste my number,
Yeah.
add my name. It's annoying as hell, and I want it to stop. Okay, so number 4 is the holidays. So I only worked in 2 companies so far in Korea. One was an internship and one was full-time. And one thing that I noticed was that in France, it's not like, how many days we have a year? 5 weeks. We have like a lot of vacation days, right? Tell me why.
Timing doesn't add up.
Tell me why I'm like like, I'm asking you about vacation. Oh, you can take like 3 consecutive days. So I'm like, what do you mean 3? You mean weeks, right? No. It was 3 days. Well, I don't know if it's everywhere, but in some companies, you can only take up to 3 days consecutively.
That's so weird.
Now I can understand because most people live in Korea, so they might not need to go abroad or anything like this.
I don't get it. If you want to go to holiday, what do you do with 3 days?
Or maybe they don't.
That's very sad.
I thought maybe if it's a full Korean staff, maybe they're thinking, oh, they're only gonna go on weekends or like 4 days maybe. But once you have foreigners, you have to also think about the fact that we have to kind of go home and see family. Because we're not the majority, obviously we have to follow the rules. But I was a bit surprised. I was like, 3 days, that's a bit steep. That's literally the time you take to take a plane. It's 12 hours. Like, no.
12 hours, you sleep because then you're dead, and
Yeah.
the day passes,
And then you have
to go back.
the time difference. No, that's
That won't
crazy.
work.
So that was one thing that I was like, yeah, I could live without that. I don't need that.
Number 5 would be for me personally, I don't like being stressed when I go shopping, and I feel like here, like I don't like being pressured into doing
I love how
anything,
she
right?
decided to approach the company like.
Listen to me, I don't like the pressure. I feel very oppressed if you are breathing into my neck, right? I think that's how they're instructed to do.
Yeah,
Like,
because they have to be ready to help you
at all time, even when you don't want help.
So they follow you
Which
in the
is the problem.
store.
Silence, and just the silence, but the looking at you like,
I appreciate the thought behind it, but it's like if the person doesn't need help, obviously doesn't need help.
no, but okay, that happened to me. They ask you, do you need help? You say no, I'm okay, and they're still here.
I think they got it now because Olive Young, the girl, the ladies are literally at the door. There is one there, and they're like, if you need anything, just say it.
Bravo.
And I have to go get them. To
That's
look
much
for
better.
something.
I
Yeah.
prefer that because it's too much pressure, and then I end up running away. Like,
Yeah,
I don't buy anything. I'm like, you know what? I'm not even gonna put myself into the situation. I'm just gonna go, and you're losing a customer.
And that is why we have online shopping now. For me, my worst place was Nature Republic. Oh my god! I went there to buy a hand cream.
Me, it's also the clothing stuff. Like they're gonna come and they're like, yeah, there's also this side.
And knowing who I am, I would be like, oh really? Okay, I'll take one. Just because I'm too awkward. I'm too weak. I can't just be like, oh. I'll be like, oh
That's
really?
why they do it. That's why they do it. They know that.
Because they know it works.
Number 6 would be, for personally, the winter here, I cannot handle it. It's too cold.
I love winter.
No,
but
no.
it is hard.
I like the 4-season idea. The concept of it, the fact that you change. Oh, everything is new. Oh, the excitement of changing the wardrobe. Oh my god, look at this. Oh, the leaves are falling. Great. The cold though. This cold. This cold is no joke. This
You
cold,
can't
I
have everything.
hate it. I
You
hate
have to
it.
have one thing.
No, but
It
not
is
that.
what it is. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I always say this every time. I say, oh, I love winter. I can't wait for winter to arrive. But bro,
Do you know,
Oh
winter should
my
be
God.
like tops a month.
me, it's not the freezing that bothers me. It's the bill.
Hey!
When I receive. And now I'm like starting to actually like think about how am I gonna do and use the. I don't really want to use the heater because it's so expensive,
So
but
you buy
it's
the blankets.
so cool.
Buy the
Yeah.
freaking blankets.
But buy your thick socks and
No.
your leggings, your underpants, whatever you want. Because girl, now that we're spending more time at home, it's going to be like full on like heater all the time.
Oh, you can
all
go
the
to a
time.
cafe. It's less expensive to
This
just
is
buy
what
an
I'm
Axe
saying.
Americano.
I think the price for a cafe literally every day for a month might be less expensive than me using my heater all day.
You know, I'm dreading the cold right now. Like, I'm very scared. I'm
She's
literally
pretty.
scared.
She doesn't like the cold
I
more
don't.
than me.
Which is weird, huh? We switched. Back in France, it was the opposite.
Yeah.
This cold is like to your bones. Whatever I wear, I'm freezing cold.
I made the mistake once. I was wearing literally like 6 layers. I got frostbite, you know.
That's no joke. I don't even know how Canadians
And
do
I
it.
spent 5 minutes outside.
I don't understand.
Okay, so the last one that I literally could live without is sugar, where sugar does not have a place. Now, fine, I get it. Culture differs, and some people have a certain taste that they might like, and others have a taste that they might not like.
But my
Why?
taste.
My taste is sugar where it belongs and salty where it belongs. If I'm buying a savory sandwich, if I'm buying a ham and cheese with eggs, why is there sugar on my bread? Why? Like, I just want to know. But why is there strawberry jam in my ham sandwich? Why is there powdered sugar on pizza?
Why is the bread
Why?
sweet?
In Korea, there's this like sweet and salty thing going on, and like no.
But sometimes it works. Tteokbokki, actually it works.
Sometimes I just can't. I just
Yeah,
can't.
sometimes it's too much.
That's the one thing. Like, if you really like savory things and you're just like used to spicy, savory, you have to be careful when you buy anything in the cafe here, because there's gonna be sugar in it
Yeah.
and corn.
Like it looks so nice, and then you try it and like, oh,
Oh, stop with the corn and the sugar on everything, please.
or just give me the alternative. Like put
Yeah.
it and put it one without.
I just literally want ham, cheese. That's all.
You know, sometimes I dream about it. Like just no. Sometimes I'm at home, I would die for baguette. That
An
with
old
ham,
school
cheese,
baguette.
tomato salad.
Mm.
That's all.
They have it at my cafe. And yeah, they changed. It was ciabatta bread. I don't know, and they changed it to baguette.
You try it?
Yeah,
It's good.
yeah.
Oh,
It's just ham, cheese,
Where?
and salad on the first floor.
the privileged.
Honestly, like I just want to eat sweet when I intend to. I don't want to be surprised. I don't want jam in my ham sandwich.
Ham, jam,
I don't like no. If I'm buying a turkey cranberry, then I know I bought a turkey cranberry.
Yeah,
I'm like
yeah.
I'm expecting the cranberry.
Like the surprise is not welcome.
I don't want like cream, like whipped cream in the sandwich. Do you remember the Inkigayo sandwich?
Oh no. Oh,
No, and that was hella popular.
I know, and I don't understand.
Potato salad with
Anyway.
strawberry jam. It was weird. So yeah.
Oh, wait, I have a
Out.
bonus one.
Hey.
It's not really a point. Like it's just one thing that pissed me off.
What? What?
How do you explain this? When you go to the beach.
Let me eat my salad.
No, for me personally, this is very frustrating. This is the first time in my life.
My life.
I've lived a long time, yeah?
Mm.
The first time in my life I see so many rules on the beach on where you can or cannot go to swim. That's
It's for your
terrible.
safety.
No, but nobody else care about safety then? Like the whole world? Like I've been around Thailand. Do they care about Thailand?
Why am I getting abused?
Usually, okay, it's either the beach is flat and you just go and you enjoy your time, or there is some waves, right? There is an area which is watched. So you have the lifeguards and they put floaters around. You have this area over there. If you swim in here, they're gonna watch. Oh, you cannot go that far. No. But that doesn't mean that you cannot swim the rest of the thing. You can swim there. It's at your own risks, you know? Like if you have a problem, fighting. That's what it means, basically. yeah. That pissed me off so bad. The one in Yosu, when we went to the beach in Yosu. First of all, it was in Yosu. In Jeju as well. Jeju is so annoying as well. They always have the floaters and stuff. So they have the floaters, which is already not a lot of space you can go, right? They have the whole freaking beach, but just okay, you can just hear. So you're like so dumb. And then they make you wear a vest, a life jacket. Where do you see you go to the beach? And to go into the water, you have to have a life jacket. Where did you see that in your life?
She was so angry. She
I
talked
was
about-
pissed because that makes so little sense. Maybe if somebody knows why, you have
Yeah,
the
like
both of them.
what's the reason of origin?
Like safety, okay, but then what about other countries that don't do it? It's safe as well. Nobody
Maybe
dies
people
every
die
day.
more.
Hey, not every day. Oh, somebody drowned because there was no floaters. No, literally, sometimes I'm like, let's go to the beach. But what if we don't have a space to swim? What? You have a whole water. Can't swim.
But there has to be a reason.
Yeah, probably. Please
If
explain.
somebody knows, because I like to know, because I've seen it in Busan too. Only swim in one area, but it was pretty large because we were doing surfing lessons. So it was pretty
in the area with the floaters?
Yeah.
No. From what I've seen, at least in Jeju, you have the floaters area for the swimming people
Mm-hmm.
and the surfing people.
We
that
were
are-
mixed.
Oh, that's
They
super
didn't-
dangerous. The
But did
fuck?
not care. I almost literally killed somebody with my plane, and I almost died in the process too.
That's dangerous. See, you
Because
talking
it's
about
like full
safety.
speed, and you're like,
Yeah,
there's someone
and you
looking at
were a beginner, so you don't know how to
Yeah, manage.
control whatever you're doing. So that's super dangerous.
It doesn't really make sense.
Anyway,
to be
that's that. Nah. Let's stop with the floaters, or at least the life jacket.
fair. If you can swim,
What?
don't encourage people
if
to
you
die.
want to, wear it, but don't like if I'm in the water.
Don't force people.
And you have
do
to,
it.
and you tell me get out of the water, go get your life jacket. Then I'm like, no.
Let
Okay.
us know in the comment what you think of that debate. She's gonna lose.
No, this I feel very
Emotional about it.
I hate this.
So there you have it, people. These are the things that we can live without.
Yep.
I feel like it would make life a bit easier.
Yeah.
But for now, if you're a foreigner and you just came to Korea, it's better to adapt to the rules, just have an easier life, you know. Hopefully things will be a bit easier later, and maybe they will let you swim without a vest.
That would be great. Thank you. That's all I require for now. Thank
I'm
you
gonna
for
continue
watching.
eating my bread, and we will see you in our next video.
Bye.